successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
Houston, I've spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
Rift jump successful. All systems check. Gravitational strength 1.05 G. Atmospheric pressure within safe levels. Magnetic field check. Error. Repeat magnetic field check with stationary equipment. Star system positioning check. Milky Way galaxy. Sycorax belt. Planet Galatea 37. Ashley, we have arrived.
Welcome to Galatea 37, Mr. Riggs. It's so beautiful here. Virtual simulations on Earth were good, but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise, and we're the first humans to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You have a few parts missing as well. And the paradise part is also left to be determined. Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
You could at least pretend to be human. Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning rift station. Let's start with the basics.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
Alright, now that they have stopped talking with one another, welcome to a game called Riftbreaker, and I definitely don't want to mess with those things. Riftbreaker is a bit of an interesting game. It is a top-down shooter base building survival game. I know that's
resources to construct a headquarters building.
Finally. Let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
You two are noisy. I know that was a bit of a mouthful for me to say, but this is a game that I've been absolutely obsessed with recently. I've been playing it quite a bit. I've gotten fairly far. And the whole premise is that things didn't exactly go well for humanity on Earth. In fact, Earth is basically inhospitable, and they'll talk about that later as to why. Our job is to come to this planet known as Galatea, and to set up
construction is in progress. This is going to be our main base of operations on Galatea 37, our new home.
We have to protect this building at all costs. You will be teleported here whenever I am critically damaged. There is no other backup if this building is destroyed.
That's basic training, Mr. Riggs. Let's focus on the less obvious things.
I am required to remind you of basic protocol, even if we've done this before.
Can you two be quiet?
Require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible.
So, I'm currently going a little bit beyond the story mode right now, doing things that I know that I'm going to have to.
I'm sure that our presence will not go unnoticed. We should build up our base as quickly as possible.
Oops.
Standard protocol advises to set up walls and sentinel towers around the base. However, I don't expect as much aggression from the native fauna as in the simulations.
So far, it looks like the long-range quantum scans were very accurate. The local fauna and flora appear almost exactly like during training. Follow the protocol, Ashley.
The environment in the simulation was very accurate, that's true. But the scenario was crafted by Riftbreaker Command. They usually focus on the brute force aspect of these missions.
Do you want to run a brute force check if this is a simulation?
You never give up, do you?
Do you?
Okay, Mr. Stubborn. I guess it won't hurt to set up some solid defenses, just in case.
Thank you, Captain Novak.
You're welcome, Mr. Riggs.
As annoying as their conversation is currently, especially when I'm trying to record, it does kind of make me amused at their constant bickering with one another. So I am currently setting up a base. And we are going to have to compromise. This is not ideal. I should have scouted south, but oh well. Oh well, too late now. We're already building at this place. So we're going to just have to suffer with it. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that. That is not helpful. Give me more. So, to explain what we're doing, we're currently following the main objective, which is essentially secure our base and prepare for an imminent attack. Now, it wants us to place down turrets, but in all honesty, we really don't need it for the first area, but we might as well humor them. Door right there. Another door right there. Door right there, and that should be good. Yeah, that'll be good. And we'll take our power nodes. We have a falling meteor. Alright, apologies for that. I had to talk with the missus. So, we will now continue with our main objective, which is setting this place up so that it can be defended.
Ashley, I strongly advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits, as well as other usable items.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
Yes, I know, game. But I'm kind of busy with other shit. Can I destroy this? No. No, let me. It'd be handy if I knew what direction they're coming from, because I kind of went a little big and may have gone a little overboard. But it's all good. So now we'll go to defenses, and can't do that yet because we don't have the iron. But that's easy enough to get. We'll just spank that down and spank that down. And then we'll make sure to put some turrets here. You know what? We might as well just do a little bit of this. This is gonna take forever. I'm not currently following the primary objective, which is to set up the 6 turrets, but right this second, I don't really care, because you can easily handle it with just the exosuit. At least I have in the past. I should still be able to. It's always carbon. Always out of carbon. Never enough carbon production. And then he's about to yell at us that we need the AI cores because he cannot support all of them.
I don't have enough
See?
AI cores to support any more defensive towers.
Told you.
You will need to construct additional AI hubs to expand our defenses. Remember to build more power plants before you do that. AI hubs consume a lot of energy. I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. It looks like our presence is being noticed. Ashley, we don't have a lot of defensive structures. Prepare to fight.
I guess you were right about setting up more defenses. We'll have to handle this ourselves. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Coming from that direction. Alright, perfect. The turret will be able to deal with the situation. Oh yeah, here they come. Zerglings! They're kind of like Zerglings, actually. Easy.
Ashley, are you still skeptical about the local creature's level of aggression?
I'm skeptical about the procedures for prepping this planet for colonization. Humanity lost its love for nature after the Yellowstone eruption. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try to preserve this ecosystem.
Earth is barely habitable at this point. We have to secure Galatea 37 for colonization and resource extraction as soon as possible. Excessive care about the local environment is unnecessary.
That's not entirely true. Other rift-breaking missions have already secured a number of resource-rich planets for humanity. We're not on the brink of extinction.
Our goals on this mission are clear, and our survival and security is the top priority. Damage to the ecosystem is inevitable. You wanted to come here yourself, and you knew what has to be done. Are you doubting the mission?
I know what has to be done. That's not the point. Galatea has to be prepared for colonization. I don't doubt that. If I didn't come here myself, then someone else would have. I believe that we can do this in a better way. We have to defend ourselves and secure the necessary resources to set up the Rift Station. But we don't have to destroy all the wildlife we encounter. Humanity doesn't need another stripped-down factory world. If we want to progress as a species, then we should study this planet and learn how to blend with the environment and prepare a safe home for humanity.
So yeah, that's what happened. Basically, shit went sideways. Yellowstone decided, I'm sick of humanity, or I'm sick of this dormant crap, and decided to just blow up. Which,
It looks like we have the base up and running.
as you can
If you'd like to
imagine,
construct more advanced
not ideal.
buildings, you'll have to upgrade the headquarters building. Unfortunately, this process also emits a lot of high-frequency energy waves.
These creatures are clearly drawn to our energy emissions, so it will be like an alarm bell for them. We should strengthen our defenses before upgrading the HQ.
Yes, carbon. We can't really get more carbon production right this second, unfortunately.
Armory construction finished. We can now use it to craft new items. It will also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
Sweet. So yeah, if we exit, you can see down here in the bottom, we currently have 313 out of 3,000 or 320. That will eventually regenerate, but it doesn't do it all at once. I think it does it in groups of like 50 to 75 or something like that. See, there we go. Ammunition produced. And we can actually go and build weapons in here, but currently we don't really have anything of use. We have a shotgun, but shotgun's not really useful. We have a small machine gun, but we already kind of have that. We have a sword, but again, we already kind of have that. We have, whoopsies. Interestingly enough, this is actually transferred over, the dash fire. I'd actually gotten that as a reward from a little, like, siege thing. And then we have armor plates. Don't we already have that? We do not already have that. So we're going to want armor plates as soon as possible. We need a lot of carbon and iron for that. Wow. But that's going to be very useful because that'll increase our survivability. So let's just quickly grind up to 300 carbon right now. That won't take us too long. Or maybe it will. And our next objective is to upgrade this building, our HQ, which we're not going to do for a little bit yet. And luckily, there is absolutely no rush. So we can take our time. And just like that, we now have enough. So let's get ourselves an armor plate.
Crafting
Boom.
completed.
Inventory. Equip. Boom! We're a little tankier. And apparently I have new items. Gravity mine. Fascinating. Not what I would call super useful though. And now we're gonna go out and explore and see if we can't find a carbon deposit somewhere close by. Let's not fuck with that. Die, spitters. Or what is effectively a spitter. Zerglings! Ow! Do a quick repair right there. More Zerglings! I really wish our shield would regenerate. Hey, there's a carbon deposit, and there's another one down here. Down south. However, that is a little bit far away. There's another one. Wow, there's 3 carbon deposits like right next to each other. Nice. And we got this whole cavern area that they can't breach. Also, it should be noted that each map appears to be procedurally generated. So each campaign will be different. Provide different challenges and different advantages. This doesn't damage us, right? No, it just slows us. Let's not mess with that just yet. Another iron deposit. Leave me be. Bunch of zerglings. That's a lot of them. Now, I do find it ironic because they call it a small machine gun, but this thing seems more like a minigun if you ask me. And it looks like we have another little, oh, there's a thin passage here. Oh, isn't this interesting? And kind of completely pointless. Wow, okay. Oh, lots of zerglings. At this point, I'm just going to start calling them StarCraft names. We have the zerglings, obviously. The spitty boys, I guess we could just call hydralisks. For copyright reasons, though, probably shouldn't do that. Let me around the tree, thank you. I had a notification on the bottom of my screen. I have no idea what it was. Alright, you know what? They don't take a lot of melee damage, but they do take melee damage. It'd be better if I had an explosive to deal with them. Ow! Let's just pop a med kit. This is a dangerous place. Ooh, there's a carbon deposit like right next to our base. Not too shabby. Although it is now making me wish I had explored a little bit more before I placed down the base, but oh well. That's bitter. Okay, we kind of know what's in our area. There's not really any super convenient carbon mines, but we can easily stretch out to a few of them at a later date. For right now, we want to focus on securing our position. We're gonna put down 2 more of those. We're gonna go into here and we're gonna put down a storage. And then we need more turrets. Huh, that's interesting. I'm mining carbon way over here. Does this still take carbon from the deposit, I wonder? Yeah, it is. Okay. Should probably make more power production. One thing that I have noticed about this game, though, if you do decide to play it, you need to go super heavy into power production and power storage. because you will always be constantly making more power generation. So if you see me making massive fields of wind turbines, that's why. Because you need a lot of power
It's getting
production.
cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain. It's raining. It will decrease the output from solar panels until it stops.
Yeah, but it also increases the production of wind turbines from 100% up to 400%. The solar panels are useless, but our wind turbines are zooming. They are zoomy boys. Put a turret there, and that'll be good there. And honestly, upgrading the HQ isn't that bad. So basically, every single time you upgrade the HQ, I'm pretty sure it calls in a siege on your base. First one's not that bad. First one, first time I played this, I went absolutely overkill with turrets. Like, I went ballistic. And, I don't even think I used 25% of the turrets, if I'm being honest. So, probably just put them at, oh, sneaky, sneaky little frickin' thingy. That's dangerous. We're gonna do a little bit of that, because we definitely don't want them sneaking in and biting all of our crap.
Base operations returning back to normal.
That should be good enough for defenses. You know, just in case we actually need to access that room. Alright, there we go. Run, robot, run achievement. I assume for that's running around. So we need 500 of each resource. So iron is almost there, so we are going to grind the hell out of carbon. Then it shouldn't take that long. Ah, the stupid fly. Go away. Why are you even here? You're tormenting me. It's torture, I say. Torture.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
No. No, I don't think it will. Alright, and our base is going to be attacked.
This will attract a lot of attention.
We should reinforce our defenses as much as we can. Things are going to get very hot very soon.
However, we will double layer these walls. We won't need it, but you know, just it's better to be safe than sorry, you know. Like, let's not play this stupid, you know.
I am glad we are back on the same page about properly securing our base.
I'm actually
We
gonna do a
can't
little
save
bit
this
of
world
that,
if
do a
we
little
let
bit
it
of that,
kill
and do
us.
that,
Mr. Grumpy?
and do that.
Why do you insist on calling me names?
I hope you're not offended. Are you?
No, that would be inefficient.
Come on, Riggs. Let's not be so serious. I had to give you a better name than what they called you.
Rift Jump and Exploration Megasuit Mark IV, Griffin variant. What is wrong with that name?
It's inefficient.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful to say. But, you know, I've heard worse names. It's to come from the south and southeast. Strong attack incoming.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base. They are very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
Whoops. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a bunch of these chargy boys, and they're not that bad.
Base is under attack.
We should start downloading new blueprints so we can construct more advanced buildings.
See
and
what I
items.
tell you.
Build a communications hub as soon as possible.
Okay, let's remember to build some additional power plants for it. It consumes a lot of energy.
Threat neutralized.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
See what I tell you. Nice and easy. Don't have to worry at all. Go and gather up all the plant biomass. Now, one thing I have noticed about this game, and it's not really a bad thing, it's just a thing that I have noticed, is that whenever there's an autosave going on, it does seem to stutter a little bit. Again, not a bad thing. Just an observation. Alright, so now we're at the point where we're largely going to be ignoring our main objective, and we're just going to try and set up the base a bit better. We're going to get more power production, we're going to get some more defenses up, we're going to get some more walls up, we're going to finish the double layer, as well as setting up these new gateway systems that I have. You know, just some general base management kind of stuff, nothing too bad.
Not enough carbonium.
Not enough carbonium.
The wind is picking up speed.
Suck it. Yeah, buddy. Give me that high speed wind. Although it's
The
not
wind
like it
is
really
much
matters.
stronger than usual.
Our power storage is maxed out, and we're certainly not at a deficit, so, you know. Come on, generate enough carbon. Boop. Done 3 more. Hopefully they'll be done. We'll be able to utilize the strong winds to fill those up. How much extra power we're producing? We're up in the thousands. 1,200. 1,224 extra power. Awesome. And if those energy storages can be built in time, those will charge fast. And we'll have lots of power.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
There they go. Look how fast that is filling. Holy shit. God damn! Now, one thing I have noticed is that you definitely want a good combination of power production, but I have noticed that there are a lot more events in which wind speed will get stronger rather than solar efficiency. So, in my opinion, it's usually better to go with the wind turbines, but a good balance is still useful.
Wind speed is returning back to typical values. Wind turbine efficiency returning to normal.
Unfortunate. Yes, I know you want me to make a communication hub. I could honestly care less right this second. Also, our end goal is to make this, the Rift Station. But we're not just building it, we have to upgrade it along the way. We'll actually make the Rift Station, and not too terribly long actually, but it's not going to be anywhere near completion. So we have that to look forward to as well. And I think we're probably almost ready. I'll probably finish out double layering these walls, and then I think we'll probably be ready for an expansion. Try and get some more carbonium deposits up in our life. What the hell is Riggs doing? He's having a seizure. Alright, back to what we were doing. Just had a sneezing fit there for a second. And of course, nobody wants to listen to that. Hello, I selected it, thank you. Alright, so now, even though it looks like you should be able to walk through that, you can't. So I'm going to hope that the bugs can't either. Alright, our base is fully set up. Our defenses aren't the best, but they will suffice for now. So we're going to expand down in, actually I could just go map mode. I don't know which one to go for. We could go for this deposit over here, or we could try for these two. I feel like this one's going to be a little bit closer, but there's not really any good places to set up perimeter defenses. I mean, I guess we could go along there. We could capture this iron and go just boop, boop over to this and then just close off these two areas. Or I suppose we could just do this right here and capture this little area as well and then make a wall here. That might be a really good idea because then we'll have this huge area at our disposal. Yeah, and then there's that little thing right there.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I'm sorry, but I still don't care about iron. I know you think I should care about it, but I don't. And I'm sorry that I don't. But I don't. I could care less. Alright, so that's set up the way that it needs to be. Just go from right here and we'll go boop. Stuck now on the wall. And of course we have no carbon. But you know what we could do? Oh my god, these stupid trees. Start mining right here. And then we could do a little bit of shebang. Oops. And shebang. And now, suddenly, it's a really small deposit. It's only 23k. But, you know, it's more now. So now we have more production of carbon. Which, as you can imagine, is sweet. And that should help us with producing more resources in order to do what we must do. Whoops, that's not at all where I wanted to place those. Set that up. And where was our main line? Over here. Alright, and we'll do a little bit of that. And then we'll do a little bit of this. Damn it, I'm pretty sure I just sold the door. Yep. We have a little bit of that. So now we're going to combat mode after the autosave kicks our ass there for a second. And we'll get rid of all these zerglings. Bye, meteor. go right here, and we'll just go.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
And we won't actually make a whatchamacallit there, a door. And then we need to come over here. Get rid of all this damn crap so we can see. Plus it'll give us biomass. And then we'll just do a little bit of whoop. Now we need to bring power down here. I wonder, can I just link it? No, it won't connect up there. That's kind of annoying. Kinda wish it would. And there we go. So now we have this big old area accessible to us. Look at all this crap.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
And so now that we've done all of this, now we have even more space to work with. Plus we have our original objective, which was getting the deposit that is over here. And if we ever need actual more iron production, we have this iron deposit right here. But I typically don't need that much iron production. So now we'll go and do our main objective, which we actually can't. Interestingly enough, we don't have enough storage. So let's make 2 of those, because I know we're going to have to hit 1,000 eventually, and probably way more in the future. And unfortunately that looks like it's 2, so I can't fit a 3rd one right here. I suppose I could. Just do a little bit of that. And do a little bit of that. And we're kosher. Ah, right. I need to set up defenses. Turrets must be made, and we need AI cores, so we're actually going to go back over here and make a few more AI cores. It's probably excessive, but whatever. And because there's so little real estate there, we're just gonna fully stock this area. Now these sentinel turrets are actually pretty good. You can upgrade them later and they get pretty powerful. I mean, obviously we have other turrets that we'll have access to, but honestly, just the base turret is kind of goated, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty nice, pretty snazzy. So put 2 there. Put 2 here. I'm pretty sure I just put him the wrong direction. And we need a power node up here. Because of course there isn't one that is high enough. And we'll come over here and we'll do the same thing again. Boop, boop. And we're gonna put 2 turrets here as well. Just to defend that. And finally, we'll come down here and we'll place 2 turrets here. And then this brand new area should be relatively well defended for now. The attacks that we'll get on our base won't be too dangerous, so I think that for now that'll be more than enough. Later though, we will need more, but for right now I think we're good. And so now we're gonna play everyone's favorite game, which is sit here and grind even more carbon, because you always need more goddamn carbon. No, actually, sell that one. Maybe not the smartest decision I've ever had. I should still be able to, I can kinda squeeze through there. Well, let's hope that I never need to use that door. When we get them, we'll probably just layer a bunch of artillery right here. That way I can just siege this area and I never have to come and help over here. Yeah, so that's a little bit of a spoiler. Yeah, later on we do get siege. Okie dokie. Now we are going to go. Whoopsies, way too far. I'm gonna go. Boom!
Communications hub construction in progress. We can download all the technology blueprints that we need through this building's quantum entanglement template matrix.
It's a pity that we can't upload anything back to Earth. There's so much data to be gathered here. I can't wait to start collecting research specimens.
We will be able to share all of our research data as soon as the Rift station is operational and the rift back to Earth has been opened. Let's focus on that first.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm more worried about, survival. That seems like a pretty damn important thing, if you ask me. Also, we should probably put down floors. But we'll do that later. We have a lot of carbon. Holy crap. Didn't realize that we had quite that much. Can I help build this? Is that a thing I can do? Apparently not. I guess in the meantime, let's just make more turrets. Actually, no. Let's make more power production.
Communications hub construction finished. We can now use it to download new technologies.
Son of a bitch. Probably shouldn't swear like that. But, that was not aligned at all. There we go. Sweet! Technology! We'll do that later. We don't need that right this second. We need this immediately because we need our cobalt. We can wait on the turret for now. We definitely want that right this second. I never use the flame traps. Radar will be very useful, so we'll do that. Number 3, biomass generator is kind of useless, not gonna lie. Energy pylons are also kind of useless, not going to lie. If we go to weapons, we want our grenade launcher and our flamethrower. That's not very useful. Roll dodge, I'm probably never going to use. Radar pulse is semi-useful. Reflective armor we don't need right now, and we can't access alien research. Which means after that we can do the orbital scan in order to progress that, and then after that the communications hub. Or no, this is the headquarters upgrade. And after all of that, then we can get our tier 2 turrets. And we do want the artillery, which means, yeah, okay. So yeah, things are gonna get cray-cray,
Warning.
but
A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
you want some of this? I will happily give you some of this. Let's play, bitches. Biznitches, let's play. Oopsies. Excessive? Kinda, yeah, but I don't really care. If you've been watching me for this long, you should know that excessive is kind of something that I just do.
Ashley, now that the basic base setup is complete, we should start working on our primary objective, constructing an interplanetary rift station. It is going to take a long time to build, so we should start working on it as soon as possible.
That's true. It's a massive building with multiple components and pipeline connections for plasma fuel and coolant. It's going to be the central structure in our base, with multiple support buildings, so we should plan a lot of free space around it. Let's start by placing the foundation.
Let's start by not fucking worrying about that. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of a risky move. We should make more power production because we are in the negative for generation, but I want to make sure that up here will be defended enough. So we're gonna make a few more towers. I'll make 4 more.
Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
I probably won't need to. Over here, and we will make yet another power generation cube. See what I tell you? That is unbelievably bright. Holy crap. Easy. Frickin' easy, my boys and girls.
A new technology has been developed.
New
Sweet.
blueprints are available for crafting.
That's already doubled up. So yeah, we should probably focus quickly on doubling up our walls.
Wind is slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up.
Oh, I hate the fog so much. The fog is the worst. Our base might be a little
It's
rough
hard to see anything in this fog.
for
It's
a little
also
bit.
affecting our solar panels and wind turbines. We have to wait it out.
And we're just gonna super layer this side because, yeah, we're never gonna go through there. That's all I needed, and then we'll just spank down the last one.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
And we'll just grind up some carbon. And you know, I actually forgot what the hell we researched.
Research completed.
Right, it was cobalt. Now if I do a little bit, yeah, okay, so now it works. What do we got?
The fog is clearing up.
Iron!
It looks like some of these creatures
Boy,
are originating from common points near our base.
Wow, that's really close
Interesting.
to our base.
We should go and investigate that
That
area.
is very close to our base. So yeah, we now have access to the mineral detector. Which is useful to us.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
Go away, fly. We'll just melee it. There's no sense in using a whole bunch of ammo. Especially considering the gun doesn't do that much damage to it anyway. And then we'll get a bunch of fat resources from this. Okay, maybe not a bunch of fat resources.
A
This
new
is less than I
technology has
remember.
been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Tower ammunition handling. This one is awesome.
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
Indubitably. And we're just gonna make all 6 of those. And so what this whole system does, we can only make one of these turret ammo factories right now, but this makes actual ammunition for our turrets. So like our basic Sentinel? Alright, yeah, our basic Sentinel turrets, they just require energy. That's all that they operate off of. But some of the turrets, such as artillery and the flamethrower turret, they require special ammunition types. So our turret ammo factory makes this, and our ammo storage buildings store that. But most importantly, it also gives us more storage capacity for our mech's weapons, rather than just storage capacity for the ammunition of the turrets. So needless to say, it is very useful. Very good thing to have. And I haven't unlocked those yet. We'll get the grenade launcher and flamethrower here soon. But for now, I think that we should make another little power generation square out here, where we have plenty of room to continue to expand. And this one will just be pure solar panels. Or wind turbines, no solar panels. This one will be pure solar panels. Well, when we have enough carbon. So now you may be wondering, why am I holding off so much on doing our primary objective of making the foundation for the Rift Station? I don't actually know where I want to place it right now, and I'm not going to place it in this giant area because I'm probably going to have a lot of power generation dedicated to this area. Because that seems like a very important thing to have. So we'll probably go and capture a big area like this, and that's where we'll dedicate the Rift Station for. And I opened up the commands on accident.
Build more storage facilities.
That, and we don't have enough storage capacity, but that's easy.
New buildings are available for construction.
auxiliary buildings. Right, the radar. So I'll make a radar right there. And as you can see, radars are very good. It basically allows us to see everything around us, so we know what to expect. And we'll stick another one up here. And then we'll go south to this little area down here. And we'll make another radar, probably, yeah, sure, right there. It's not an amazing location, but whatever. And so now, we see all of the things. So now if we hit tab, wow, that's a lot of enemies. Well, I also have a question mark here, which I think is just a cluster of enemies signifying that. So, yeah, now we know what the enemy disposition around us is, which is, I guess, useful. The primary purpose of it is that way we get a little bit more of a heads up on just how big the enemy waves are when they're coming towards us. And we should probably get more energy storage. Seems like a very important thing to have right now. And unfortunately, we are once again out of frickin' carbon. And get the last ones down. And we want to make sure our outermost perimeter is as heavily defended as we can possibly get it. And I suppose I should probably also check and see how long we've been recording. We're actually over time. So we are going to pause right here and we will continue this in the next episode. Let me know what you guys think of this game. This is also our, well, actually it might not be our bonus episode. It depends on how quickly it renders on YouTube. This may be our Sunday bonus episode. If you don't know what I mean, go and watch the most recent episode of the Deceased Craft, but we'll see. So yeah, see you guys later.